Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple XRP, and I do have quite a bit of things to talk about. In fact, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about some news that just surfaced today in regards to Senator Loomis. There's a lot of things to kind of talk about as well in regards to that, so sit back, relax, and let's jump in. So obviously, we are ranging in the month of November, so we are expecting some nice price, appreciation for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most altcoins. In fact, Ethereum, in terms of dominance, is at about 19.7%, and Bitcoin is at about 43.3%. I honestly expect Bitcoin dominance to be at around the 20s, somewhere in that percentage-wise, by around the January timeframe. I think that that's going to allow a lot of altcoins to really kind of move and price appreciate greatly. We have been seeing a lot of things happen throughout the market. We do see, XRP is up about 8.38%, up 19.61% on the 7-day span. This is quite significant. Now, on the 24-hour span, we are seeing a few other altcoins kind of jumping out. KDA is actually jumping out about 17.78%, and obviously other altcoins like Solana and so forth are making new all-time highs. So we are seeing a lot of kind of wealth dispersion going throughout the market. Now, it's not a significant amount. I know that it seems like it is, but it's really not. When we actually really see that, amount of money flow out of Bitcoin into Ethereum and other altcoins, that's where the true money really kind of comes from. But we aren't just yet at the Bitcoin topping point just yet. I mean, I think that this still has a lot more room to, move in it. And, that's what we're essentially watching for right now. We're waiting for Bitcoin to kind of have its topping point, which, again, it doesn't need to top exactly for us to really kind of range into alt season. For an example, just to go back, it never really works like that. So just to give you guys a base point, a lot of people probably already sold their Bitcoin at around the topping point that we had earlier this year and actually dispersed their funds into alts already. And just to give you guys that input, it was around this point here where we hit $63,000 previously. A lot of people probably rotated into alts during this dip here, this deep dip that was around the 19th of July. Any smart trader in this market that knows TA probably did that. I know a few that already did that. But again, when we're talking about alt season, we don't have to wait for Bitcoin to top. For an example, here's the topping point on the 15th for alts to run. Many alts will be making new all-time highs during the month of November and actually moving significantly in price. And then some will obviously go into price discovery in the month of December and topping around, the January timeframe, while Bitcoin kind of does its nice trail down. So overall, we are looking forward to seeing some excitement in the markets within the next 2 months, and I'm very excited for that. Now, before we fully jump into this video, I just want to let you guys know, if you do want to get my personal trading, inputs like my, overall market indicators and all that kind of stuff, my exit strategies, you guys could do so on NCashOfficial.com. I do have a trading bundle pack that includes all products on the website as well as all future products for free. So this is ultimately the best deal of the bunch, but I do also have all individual products on the store as well for anybody who is interested in that. Of course, you guys aren't obligated to purchase anything. I'm just letting you guys know for anybody who is interested. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about some things. So first and foremost, we are going to be talking about the Senator Loomis sort of things. Now, if you guys have missed in the past, at some point in time, she was a huge supporter of XRP, and we do see here, very disappointing, Senator Loomis. You've taken a very narrow Bitcoin maxi point of view. Very disappointing. You had me fooled. And shout out to Crypto Area, of course. Incredible XRP content, to say the least. Now, let's check this out.
When you look at we've got a screen up, you probably can't see. We've got Bitcoin, we have Ether. We have Dogecoin at the bottom. There's another Shiba Inu there. The two of those are worth $80 billion. I know that you probably think that Bitcoin is here to stay. Do you think all of these different crypto assets are real and here to stay, or is there something to be concerned with? And do we need oversight so that people aren't left holding the bag for some of these things, whether they do or not? I'm not predicting one way or another.
I do think that Bitcoin is here to stay, and I think a lot of the others are not. The fact that Bitcoin is fully decentralized and that some of these others were issued by a person or an entity that kept a large block of the coin for themselves and then issued others to participate means they look more like a security than a commodity. Bitcoin is clearly a commodity. It is digital gold. So I do think that having a regulatory framework within which this can exist and innovate, meaning this entire space of digital assets, but that protects consumers at the same time, is extremely valuable. And that's why we in the Financial Innovation Caucus are, even as we speak, putting together and reviewing the legislation we have crafted to address these and other issues.
Now, of course, if you guys listen closely, she's talking about how Bitcoin is this commodity, it's digital gold, it's going to be this, that. You know, I ultimately see a lot of these people switch their narrative every single time. You know, if we look back on Gary Gensler in the past, of course, he's mentioned XRP being a currency. It's a very interesting project. You know, he's, whatever, has a bright future. And then all of a sudden gets into power, something happens along the way, and XRP is deemed a security. We're fighting, against crypto now. Like, all of these individuals seem to take a leap of faith at some point in time against their old agenda. I don't know if it's a payoff. I don't know what is going on behind closed doors, but something is clearly not right. I don't know what it is, but again, it is disappointing. I do completely agree with Crypto Airy on this one. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the description below. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about some partner news. Now, I've been talking to you guys about Tranglo for a while now in regards to XRP and XRP adoption, but you just hear Ripple partner launches cross-border payment corridor to Mongolia. It's actually pretty cool to see. I actually haven't really seen too much news around this area of the world, but I think that this is great to see nonetheless, because it does show you that crypto entirely is stretching beyond the means of most areas that we are pretty much prominent in, and I think that this is great. Now, of course, Ripple, played a vital role in cross-border payments with crypto over traditional fiat. Ripple's financial technology network, RippleNet, or its other partner, Tranglo, in which it has a 40% stake, have taken control over remittances across the globe. Asia's leading cross-border payments specialist, Tranglo, is currently trending in the crypto news now. And we do see here the entry into Mongolia is in line with our plans this year. Moving forward, we aim to transform the way Mongolians receive remittances by bridging the payment gaps through smart connectors. Again, this is vital. This is incredible. And when we're talking about what's happening, according to the World Bank estimates, remittance inflows to Mongolia made up about 4.2 of the country's GDP in 2022. Or 2020, sorry, not 2022, which is pretty significant to say the least. And this is most likely going to continue to grow. Most likely it will kind of increase as time goes on. Of course, we do see here Mongolia is a key market with huge potential. It received about 550 million in remittances last year against the backdrop of a global pandemic. Now, again, a lot of people think, yeah, whatever, it's not that too much, it's not a much money aspect. It's $550 million, but it's still significant in terms of adoption happening with the HODL service and cross-border payments. And again, when we're talking about this, all of these massive corridors, popping up here and there, allow for a ton of utility to be, continuing to drive, as well as HODL services. Like I said, a lot of this is all money flow. Money flow, do not disregard it. It is key for Ripple and XRP success. Continue to watch it. Now, we also see another tweet coming from Crypto Airy. Again, shout out to her. Now, I just made a video on Zam.io or Zamio, whatever you want to call it. Now, the reason why this is significant, and again, shout out to her, there's already a launch project that intends to transfer 1% of the world's equity capital to the DeFi sector. Integration with RippleNet is on the roadmap. That is 1% over 950 billion. Now, I made a video just earlier talking about some high price targets for XRP and how we get there, and of course, this was one of those steps. $950 billion, again, that is a significant amount. When we go back to this article and we look at 550 million, now it's kind of laughable, right? But it's still a significant amount of money because it all adds into the amount of money that will flow over Ripple and XRP. And again, when we're talking about this, this is a significant partnership. And of course, this is Zam.io. If you guys haven't, looked into it, you should definitely look into it because it is significant. And a lot of this all ties into the aspect of, where we really kind of go. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this article coming from CoinDesk, and I do apologize for a lot of this stuff kind of loading slow. It's very cold, and we have a storm kind of going on. It's been ranging on for a while now, but it is what it is. Now, we do see your opinion, the strategy of the third coin. Now, this is talking about XRP, but we do see as crypto moves increasingly mainstream, many retail investors seek an alternative to Bitcoin and Ethereum. What will that third coin be, right? It has been XRP, Binance Coin, and more recently Cardano. There are fewer more dangerous positions to occupy than third in cryptocurrency. The only way is down. Now, I'm personally not a supporter of ADA. You guys already know me from my past talking about ADA if you guys have been a long-term follower of this channel. But when we're talking about XRP, I honestly think that XRP has a lot of attraction to it. It's just, like they're saying here, the attraction of XRP prior to the lawsuit was its association with the company Ripple and its purported use case to eliminate costly and slow banking infrastructure by replacing it with RippleNet, and XRP is the base currency. And I do think that it's still there. I think that the demand for XRP is still there. Obviously, I mean, I personally love it. A lot of people still love it. A lot of people still see the future of it. And I think retail will most likely get to that point again. I think that they just need a little bit more, some more push to the edge, if you will. But I think that we'll get there. I think that once the price starts to jump, I think a lot of retail will most likely look into FOMOing. And I think that that will happen very soon. I think that it will happen sooner than most people actually expect it. Now it is here, XRP Army is trending for the third day in a row. We have been pretty much trending a lot recently, especially considering the fact that, we haven't made significant leeway. Like, trust me, like we're getting there, but it's not a significant amount of leeway in price. Like, we're trading at $1.21. We need to trade at $1.25 plus in order to really kind of get that breakout, but I think that this is great. Again, we're talking about retail massive FOMO, and this is good to get the word out. Now, we also see another tweet here, if it could load. Correct me if I'm wrong, but nobody called $3.92 for XRP in the last bull run. From 0.05 or a half a cent to 27 cents. A lot of people probably said or sold and felt like heroes. Then it went Zeus. This time around, full Zeus puts it at $60. Ridiculous, I know. Only 15x previous all-time high, though. We'll see. Before you ask, I start selling small percentages at $7.50. And I do think that it's good to have an exit strategy at any price that you personally feel comfortable exiting. But we could see possibly some high targets if we do repeat that 2017-2018 bull run pattern, like I said in my last video on XRP. So definitely keep a close eye out on the patterns that we will essentially see. Now, I do have two tweets for myself that I really kind of want to talk about, and I know it is what it is, but we just here, remember when XRP starts to move, the Phoenix moves fast. Soon the XRP community will celebrate as we move past $10. Oh, and remember, XLM will follow. And then, of course, I said XLM, but I meant to say XRP, but these will follow each other. These two move significantly together. So I'm watching those two closely as we do range on in this month. And of course, I do have another tweet in regards to XRP. I said XRP, keep a close eye out on if she breaks $1.25. November/December will shock a lot of individuals who think XRP is just a garbage coin and are so frustrated that it hasn't moved. And this is the key aspect that I was watching for and waiting for in regards to this market. It's the overall bearish sentiment, and a lot of people have been bearish on XRP for a little bit of time. In fact, if we're looking at XRP right now, we are still up, which is great. Trading volume is up 71%. That's awesome. But overall, when we look at the all-time chart, check out what happened in December. This is why we are watching for that time frame. In fact, we had some spikes here and there during November. It wasn't too significant, and then we had that nice breakout point going all the way into December. So we are watching these targets very closely as we do kind of range on. I'm very excited for the future of XRP. And I think that everybody who is in XRP and in crypto should definitely be excited as well, because when she wakes up and she is fast. So definitely keep a close eye out on XRP as we do range on in these months. But with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys don't want free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night. Wherever you guys are, just people, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.